Welcome to another tutorial. I'm your host Fraser, and this is a Create Vision production. I'm gonna do something a bit different in this one. I'm gonna step away from programming a bit and show you a hobby of mine in going through an author who wrote a book called Introduction to Computer Theory. His name is Daniel I.A. Cohen. He wrote a book called Introduction to Computer Theory, and I find it a very interesting book. Daniel Cohen went to Hunter's College in the city of New York, and I just find this book very interesting because he wrote about the theory of computers. So what does that mean? It means that the birth of computers was not wholly independent of the events of the century. The history of computers is a fascinating story. However, it is not the subject of this course. We are concerned with the theory of computers. What does the theory of computers mean? The theory of computers means that we form several abstract mathematical models that will describe with a varying degree of accuracy parts of computers and types of computers and similar machines. Our model will not be used to discuss the practical engineering details of hardware of computers, but more abstract questions of the frontiers of capability of these mechanical devices. And so it separates the idea from the courses that deal with circuits, switching theory, programming and register arrangements and data structures and algorithms, but it focuses more on models that will encompass all computers that do exist, will exist, and that can ever be dreamed of. Secondly, we are interested in how best to do these things. We shall not be interested in optimally at all, but rather we shall be concerned with the question of possibility. What cannot be done? We shall look at this from the perspective of what language structures the machines we describe can and cannot accept as inputs, what possible meaning in their output may have. This description of our intent is extremely general and perhaps a little misleading, but the mathematical precise definition of our study can be understood only by those who already know the concepts introduced in this course. This is often a characteristic of scholarship. After years of study, one can just begin to define the subject. We are now embarking on a typical example of such a journey. The ideas of thinking machines and what the advent of computers and the development for a mere calculating device into what seems like a thinking machine. That is my introduction. Okay, so I will see you in the next one. This is a book called Introduction to Computer Theory by Daniel Cohen. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe.